Hi, this is Blake Bettner, live from the Windup Watch Fair in San Francisco, joined with Catlin Schmidt of Norqain. Catlin.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having us. I'm so excited to be back at Windup and out on this side of things, not just somebody exploring Windup.
Yes.
So it's a lot of fun.
You are a alum of our podcast.
Yes.
And it's fabulous to have you here at Windup representing Norqain, a brand that we're all, of course, very fond of. Tell us about some of the new watches. Tell us about what you've been up to. You've had a very busy last couple of years at Norqain, and you've got some great new releases here at the show. Tell me about what you've got here in front of us.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's been absolutely phenomenal. I think that the growth of the brand has been, especially in the last couple of years, all things considered, has been exceptional. Obviously, you guys have been such a great partner, so we appreciate that.
Yeah,
so it's been great. Yeah, we can get right into watches. So we have our newest release, which was just launched last week sometime.
Yeah.
I don't know when this is going out, but it was launched last week as of recording this, with the new Freedom 60 Chrono 40 millimeter. So
yes, this is a great size.
yeah.
The dial colors that you brought here too are really beautiful. This is a kind of a deep blue, and then this gray I'm also really feeling.
Yeah.
So I love the size of these, but also I've noticed a few differences from the larger Freedom 60. There's some more contrast in the dial.
Yeah, you definitely get a little bit more contrast. I think with the larger Freedom 60, there were two options. So you had the cream color dial, which is a beautiful dial, but it's very monotone. It's cream on cream. And then there was a panda dial. So you had the black with the white subdials. I love a blue panda. I just think you don't see it very often.
Yeah.
So when you do, it's very striking. And the shade of blue is absolutely stunning anyways. I was really excited. Obviously, you see pictures of it. I've been seeing pictures of it forever, since before the launch. But when you get that shipment of watches to your house and you get to open them up and see them, it's so exciting to actually see how bright this blue is. And the anthracite is gorgeous too. I have a love for all things gray. So the anthracite is a beautiful color. The 40 millimeter is such a great option because the Freedom 60 Chrono has been one of our staple pieces since the brand was founded.
Yeah.
It was really iconic for the brand, but 43 millimeters is a little bit large for a lot of people, especially in this the Freedom 60 Chrono anyways, just because you don't have a bezel, so it wears a little bit larger. The dial, it's all dial here.
Yeah.
And I find that even with my Freedom watch as well. So reducing it to 40 millimeter was something that had been requested a lot, and I think that's the joy of brands like Norqain and a lot of these independent brands is we don't have, a whole board to answer to. We don't have to jump through hoops and everything else to get anything done. So when we see that there's a market for something, we're able to jump on that and to implement it quickly and be able to do that. So that's what we've done with the 40 millimeter, and it's been incredibly well received since.
It's great. It's super wearable. It's really comfortable on the wrist. And then the dials pictures don't really do them justice. You gotta see them.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Especially under a big studio light. That really helps.
Right. Just super fancy lighting here. But no, I mean, again, it was the blue really, I'm a gray person. I love everything gray. So when I saw the blue, I thought it was pretty, but when you see it in person, it's absolutely striking. So with Norqain, our goal is to be vegan certified. So one of the other things about this launch that was really special is we've partnered with #Tide for a new set of straps for these watches. So these watches will not be available on leather straps. I wish we had them here, but they should be delivered to the U.S. here in the next week or two, which is very exciting.
Yeah.
So #Tide, for those who don't know, they take recycled plastics or collect plastic that would have gone to the ocean, and collect that. They turn it basically into these little plastic chips that are then woven together. It literally creates a fabric basically that we can use to create these watch straps. So it's been a really great partnership. I think a lot of us these days are trying to do everything we can to be a little bit more environmentally friendly. So it's nice to see a brand that does its part. I think that was one of the big things that attracted me to Norqain even well before I worked for the company, was just how involved they are in trying to make a difference, not just sell watches. So it's really exciting.
Yeah, #Tide is something that we've talked a lot about. It's great to see more brands embracing that. And the straps look pretty cool too.
Yeah. No,
Most
I'm
importantly,
so excited to have them. Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. So, yeah.
So you guys have a manufacturer partner in Kinesi
Yeah.
that you work with. I see you've got another watch here. Tell me about this one.
Yeah, so this is part of our Adventure Sport collection. This is the Neverest. So the Neverest was a sub-collection to the Adventure Sport that was introduced, I believe, last year. And it's been a really popular collection. The Neverest was one of the pieces that kind of launched our partnership with Kinesi. So Kinesi is a very well-respected movement manufacturer. They do tons of great movements for some of arguably like the hottest watch brands right now. So we were very, very honored that we were selected to do a partnership with them. They're very particular about who they work for. So it's definitely been an honor. So yeah, we don't do a true in-house movement. What we do is these manufactured calibers that are done by Kinesi specifically for Norqain. So with the Kinesi calibers, you're going to have a longer 70-hour power reserve. You have a much better shock absorbance. It's regulated much better. Plus, you do have the chronometric certification on that as well.
Sure.
So they're just absolutely phenomenal watches. Some of the other things, again, when we talk about like things Norqain does to make a difference, the Neverest watches, 10% of all the proceeds of these watches go towards the Butterfly Help Project. So the Butterfly Help Project is a foundation that is in Nepal, and unfortunately where Nepal had a very big issue with earthquakes a few years ago, it absolutely totaled most of the schools in the city. So the Butterfly Help Project is working on rebuilding these schools. So we donate 10% of all the proceeds from every Neverest watch sold to the Butterfly Help Project. I believe last year we were able to fully fund 50 kids for school, and then right now we are actually working on a hostel for the kids to be able to stay in, because right now there are so few schools that they live so far away. It's just not a great long-term strategy. So hopefully, I believe there's a hostel that's supposed to open later on this year that we've helped to fund. So it's super exciting, and again, just seeing things that make a difference. The project, it's really neat because these are kids who a lot of times like their fathers were Sherpas who have died, and at that point like the family has no income at all to be able to send their kids to school. So it's really great that we have that partnership and just trying to do something a little bit better.
Yeah, no, it's great to see Norqain stepping up to do those kinds of things.
Definitely.
So yeah, the watches look great. What can we expect to see from Norqain for the rest of the year?
Like all the cool stuff.
All the cool stuff. Okay.
Yeah. No, it's such an exciting year ahead. We have some amazing partnerships that we're going to announce later on this year. We're working on we've created a completely new material that will be launching later this year, and I wish I could talk about it, but I can't.
All right, well, we'll look forward to seeing that.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I think the brand is going in a phenomenal direction, especially for such a young brand, and I think that's one of the things about Windup and a lot of these brands anyways, is you have such young brands who are really doing something a little bit different and trying to like have that niche, and that's what Norqain is definitely going to accomplish this year.
Well, we're super excited and proud to have Norqain here at the Windup Watch Fair. Thank you so much for being here.
No, thank you. It's been great. Thank you so much for having us and for our partnership. Yeah.
All right. Well,
awesome.
Thanks for tuning in, and until next time.